Okay. Hi, hey, hello. My name is Ksenia, but you can call me Foxy because it's easier. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, I encourage you to subscribe and like, and also follow my social media. Now, by the title, you can probably guess what the video is gonna be about. I am gonna do finally a tattoo tour. Before, I used to super be privative about my tattoos. I kind of sort of still am, because I really get tattoos for me. I don't know, I just feel like I should show them off more. I like them so much, and I feel like people are gonna like them too. When people see them, I always get compliments on them, so I thought, why not? Let's just do the tattoo tour. So, fun fact, I have 10 tattoos, 11 technically, but we'll get to that. And all of my tattoos are done by the same artist. His nickname is Yunka or Junka. I hear people call him Yunka, I hear people call him Junka, so I always call him Yunka. But if you check out his Instagram, that would be awesome, because he's the artist and he's very talented, and I really respect his mindset and his work. And as a woman getting tattooed by a man, he never made me feel uncomfortable, and he always made sure that I feel comfortable and safe, so I fully recommend him as a professional artist. So I think we're gonna start with the tattoos that I have sort of chronologically. So let's get into that. So the first tattoo that I'm gonna be showing off is this Japanese theatrical mask. It's called a Kitsune, and it's sort of a tattoo to represent a really big part of my life. It's actually ended up being way deeper than I initially thought. My nickname is actually, how do I even explain that? Wow. When I was really young, like 15, 16, a lot of people called me Foxy because of my face. They always told me I have a fox-like face. I don't really know what that means. I'm still trying to understand what that means. So, but apparently I do. I was so insecure as a kid. I was really bullied. I had the worst time of my life as a kid. So I kind of thought, hey, how about we take my nickname, Foxy, and we create an alter ego. And this Foxy is gonna be everything I want to become, everything I want to be, and I will, fake it till I make it. And back then, Foxy was someone that loves herself unapologetically.
Unapologetically.
Whatever. And she was someone that loves herself
Unapologetically.
point. That she accepted who she is, that is a confident bitch, that is she knows how to defend herself, she knows how to talk back to people when they're being mean to her. And yeah, it's kind of a really big, has a very deep meaning to me, because essentially, that alter ego was the foundation of the person I became. It was sort of this mask I wore to become the person I wanted to be, therefore the mask. Then my next tattoo after that was, I'm a little cold. I'm gonna close my window. I started shivering, and it would be so awkward if in the close-up shots I'm shivered up. The next one is this beautiful flower that I got. I think this is the one after I got. I don't even remember properly all their order, so bear with me. It applies to me, but it's also sort of a reference to my favorite artist at the time. A couple of years ago, before Brendan Urie got cancelled, I used to look up to him a lot because he had the same anxiety disorder as me, and he still showed up for himself, and I aspired to be that a lot. I still don't regret the tattoo despite the cancellation, because it's something that helped me develop. It's still something that helped me become who I am and essentially stay there. And the album Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die, I don't know. I know that sentence is from a movie, which I don't remember the name of right now, but I know that, I don't know, I just kind of connected with that sentence. And the flowers colors are the only colors of the album, and the eye in the middle is mine. I just sort of connected with the title of the album. I used to love the album songs so much, and it was an album I could definitely say that helped me stay there. It is a shame that he got cancelled, and I felt truly betrayed when he got cancelled. I genuinely did, and I was so heartbroken. life goes on, you know? So I kept the tattoo and I don't plan on covering it up because it's still something I connect with, you know, separate the art from the artist in this occasion. Because the tattoo is not I love Panic at the Disco or a Panic at the Disco logo. It's specifically this album I connected with, which is still a beautiful thing, you know? I got a tattoo tattooed on the back of my arm, and it illustrates a Joker and a thief in a card game style thing. And it's based off the song The Joker and the Thief, which is a Wolf Mother song. And I used to love and still love the Australian stoner rock band Wolf Mother. And I got this tattoo to commemorate the day that one of my wildest dreams came true, where I met Andrew Stockdale face to face and got to hang out with him. That's the wildest story, and I can like keep it for like another day, another video. But long story short, I managed to get backstage. Like, he kind of invited me backstage, and we got to hang out. He was so kind and nice, and he was very interesting, very welcoming, and it was awesome because I got to meet one of my idols. And usually they tell you, don't meet your heroes, you're gonna get disappointed, but I wasn't. He truly still like was the person I expected him to be. I loved his songs. His songs helped me get up in the morning during a very hard time in my life. It's one of my favorite pieces because it has, by now, it's like at least a 6-year-old tattoo. And my tattoo artist did such a wonderful job on the snakes that are coming out on the side. They still kept all of their details, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It's one of my favorite pieces. Also, I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, I kind of always gravitated towards a more traditional style in tattoos because I just appreciate the history behind tattoos altogether, but I always loved the style of traditional, American traditional tattoos. I don't know, they're just sort of unique. They have like a certain quiet, like occult look to them, and I really like that, and I feel like it really matches me. It really matches my personality and my aesthetic, and I love the history behind it. So yeah, I gravitate towards that style, although I am a fan of more ornamental tattoos, and I love this tattoo because it's sort of a mixture between them both. It's a beautiful marriage between them both, and they just blend so well. And it was my first black and white tattoo. I tend to mix black and white and colored because I just like the contrast. It makes my tattoos look more colorful, and you know, it's so boring to restrict yourself to just one, says the bitch that only gets it goes to one tattoo artist and one style, but you get what I mean. It's kind of like, I find it boring to restrict yourself to only one type of color, like scheme or palette. I mean, you do what you want, people do what they want. Tattoos are just cool regardless the style, in my opinion, but that's kind of what I think to myself and what I do for myself. But let's move on to the next tattoos. The next one I got, I believe was, oh my god, I cannot remember which one it was first. Let's just do this one real quick. Oh, how can I show this to you nicely? This is a shark that is spitting lightning. And I got it because, one, if you know me personally, I am a sea life nerd. I love sea life overall. Not the aquarium, not that one, no. Just like aquatic life. I love sharks. I think they're absolutely misunderstood. I know they're apex predators and I don't think they're puppies, okay? But I think they're absolutely beautiful. They're misunderstood, and they have a lot of interesting charm to them. And yeah, I like them. And it's spitting lightning because why the fuck not? I got that one as a walk-in tattoo when it was I think the 13th anniversary of the tattoo shop where my tattoo artist used to reside, called Electric Avenue. And very cool fucking tattoo shop, by the way. Still, like, although I don't go there for my tattoos anymore because my own tattoo artist has his own shop, I still love the artists there, and I still think they're really talented. It's just, I want to be tattooed by my tattoo artist. I just kind of picked the shark tattoo because I thought it was badass. I thought it was cool. I really connected with it in one go and I still do not regret it. I think it's so cool and it kind of fit right there so nicely. And yeah, the next one I got, that one's like a bit emotional, but I'm gonna try to keep it together. So that is a memorial tattoo and it's for my dad, who was a critique journalist. So I heard that apparently it was common to get like quill pens tattooed on yourself if you are a journalist. Like at least it's a very common tattoo in the field. I read up something like that once somewhere, so, and I just kind of liked the idea of it. And I got his favorite flowers, or at least the flowers that he frequently gifted my mom before we were born or there, because I don't have childhood memories. Although I do have no relationship with my mom, but I did have a complicated relationship with my father. I still like forgive him a lot. And he's still the only parent that like showed me what parental love is supposed to look like. And he introduced me to literally everything I love today. So he's like a big puzzle piece to the person I am. I just kind of wanted to have a piece of him somehow on me at all times. I know like a lot of people, like the people that don't like tattoos, their argument was like, oh, why would you do that? You can just like have your memories with him, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. Really fucking love my dad, you know? So I got it because it felt right and I miss him so much. So yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces too. The next one I got is on my leg, and the tattoo there is a deaf hawk moth, and I got it because I kind of had a very big dramatic turning point in my life at that moment. I got it done because like a moth signification is to kind of like to embrace change and always keep hope and chase the light, and that's kind of the message I needed, and I wanted that on me to always remind myself about it. And also it looks fucking cool, okay? Like, let me do my thing! So now we're gonna move into the chest. So I got this peony? Is that how you pronounce them?
Peony.
Why can I never pronounce words, bro? It's actually a problem. I got it done because I love, 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 love flowers. Oh shit, wait, I forgot one on my arm. Okay, we're already here, so. I always wanted something like around on my chest that would be like with flowers, or around my chest that would be with flowers. And I think it's so pretty and I love it, and the colors are so pretty and I love it so much, and it's really awesome. Let me get you a closer look on it. I kind of got it just because I like flowers. The fuck? By the way, just so you know, on the new one, I felt like I saw God. No, I didn't feel like I saw God. I felt like someone was grinding off my fucking leg. Like, I thought the middle part would be the one that hurts the most. No, it was the side. Fuck, bro. The tattoo I forgot now is a stick of sage. And I got it because I wanted it. I wanted it. Okay, there's actually meaning behind it, but it's a bit... like, I want to keep it for myself. That's all. Now we're moving on to the before last one, and that one's kind of, it's a cover up of another tattoo I had of my first tattoo. So it's another peony.
Peony.
I gotta be careful a little bit with how I show this one. And it was a cover up of two crosses crossing over. At some spots you can still kind of see it faintly, but I don't really mind. And also my tattoo artist said we could trace it over one more time and we could like fade it more, which is fine. Like when you get a cover up, you have to keep in mind that sometimes you're not gonna get exactly what you envision, and sometimes the tattoo can still show from underneath the tattoo. So it's a risk to take by yourself, it's a risk to take and figure out by yourself, but regardless that this is a color tattoo and he managed to cover up a black tattoo with color that well, I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. And the last one, honestly, I wanted to get covered up, but I'm still gonna show it. And it's funny because it was a cover up of another, like a stick and poke tattoo that a friend of mine did when I was high. I was very destructive that year with myself. So, just like ignore I ever said that. I'm not that type of person. I never was, and I didn't know what I was doing at that age. So yeah, it's a Star Wars tattoo. And before y'all come for my throat, I just don't connect with the franchise anymore. As a kid, I watched it, but now I don't like necessarily seek myself out wanting to consume Star Wars content. You know, sometimes you grow out of things and it's okay. It's totally okay. Like, and I just don't want it. I think I'm gonna try to turn it into like those either blackouts with like white flowers in them, like just a tiny tattoo like that, or I'm gonna try to turn it into those tattoos that have like contrast pieces, whatever. But that's like a project for later because I want like a bunch of other tattoos right now and I'm not paying attention to my legs yet. I'm gonna move on to this arm next because it's empty, like virgin skin, you know? And I want it tattooed, you know? I want fucking tattooed. This was my tattoo tour. I really wish I had more. Genuinely. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I really have my eyes on traditional and ornamental tattoos. I really love them. I think it's so pretty. And somehow they match my personality. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, yellow is Thursday, you know? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and please subscribe. Follow my fucking social media, especially on Instagram. I do other types of content. I do a bit of gaming, I do a bit of vlogging, I do a bit of everything, whatever fuck my heart desires. And yeah, I just having fun sharing my life. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you so hard, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!